Thank you.
Jill, what are you thinking here?
Hold your head. Break. Sit. I could have sworn that was in there. Get a kickoff.
Good one.
I was exempt into it last year. Unfortunately, it overlapped high school state, so I couldn't play. My sisters played in it, I think, the last 5 years, so it's kind of always been an event that I knew about. This is the first time I got the chance to play in it.
So when you saw on the calendar, was this a check that you wanted to do this, have the opportunity to do this?
Yeah, absolutely. I've played this course quite a bit throughout junior golf, so stretching it back out for a longer event has been interesting, but it's always a fun course. So
being out of state, is it good to be back? And kind of did you come here kind of confidence that peppered your step playing this weekend?
A little bit. It's definitely been interesting trying to figure out yardages. Fresno obviously being at sea level, here being altitude, it's been a little bit interesting with kind of the coolness of the morning, trying to figure out how far my clubs are going. Had a little bit of issues with it today, but definitely figured it out as the day went.
Tell us about your round today.
It was good. I made about one bad swing, took a double there on 15, but was able to bounce right back with 2 late birdies to kind of offset that. So
does that kind of, with the birdie on the way in, does that give you confidence for tomorrow? And if so, what's that confidence like for tomorrow?
Absolutely. It's always great to end on putting well and on hitting the ball well. So it just kind of all came together there in the last 3 holes. Not necessarily when I needed it to, because I have a lot more golf to play, but.
What did you take from being a state champion here twice? What did you take from having that opportunity and confidence, and what did you take from being in high school to translate into here?
Winning 2 state championships, it's super important to learn how to win. And then going to Fresno, being the little fish in the pond, my freshman year obviously came with a lot of challenges, a lot of change. I learned so much throughout the year from my coaches, from my teammates and everything. So I've grown a lot since those 2 state titles.
Do you look back on the state titles, and what are those memories of your state titles when you were here?
They're awesome. They're some of the highlights of my entire high school career.
If so, why?
It's just something cool. Like, not a lot of people get to say that they won a state title at all, let alone 2, let alone 1 with a team as well. So it's awesome.
Did you know and kind of confidence when you won those state championships, the first one, that you could had a chance to do the second one, and kind of what was that like?
The first one, obviously, it was the goal. The second one came with a lot more pressure, especially not having the lead. I played a lot of the first year with that lead and with a pretty comfortable lead as well. My senior year, I had to get super aggressive in the back 9, and I've said it looking back, I don't know how I pulled off some of the shots that I tried to hit, but I pulled it off and it paid off. So. And
some of those confidence probably played out to here. What's the unique opportunity about playing this tournament this weekend?
It's awesome. I mean, anytime that as an amateur you get to compete against professionals, it's that next level that everybody looks for, that higher competition that everybody's always chasing.
What's your goal this weekend?
Make the cut, go out, play as well as I can, and then I have the women's AM qualifier next week, and fingers crossed I have my sister on the bag for that one, so hopefully we'll be able to make it to LA in August.
Well, the highlight of the day is having my 11-year-old Bella come out and be on the course with me, caddying and pushing the cart. She did great. It's a long walk for a kid. It's about, the way that I hit it was about 7.5 miles. And she hung in there and she used every last muscle to push it around and encouraged me. So from how the day was, like, a mom couldn't ask for more than spending time out here with their kid. The golf, there were a lot of shining spots. I got tired at the end and I just kind of weaned a little bit. I finished 2 over. I had a chip in. There was a lot of really good stuff, so I'm excited about where my game is headed.
When you see this event on the calendar, do you enjoy this event? And if so, what's unique about this event?
Well, for me personally, I have a connection to Colorado and to Denver. And Kevin, Laura, and the entire staff who's put this together, Inspirato, that coming up and leveling the men's and the women's purse for a state open says a lot about the direction that they're trying to go. And Green Valley Ranch, I told Kevin when I finished, I've never seen the course in such great shape. So the players that are out here this week really are getting a treat in terms of the course that they play.
Is this unique event to Colorado? And it is. I mean, the purse has gone up. The participants is always big. Why is this event so good for people and yourself?
I mean, who doesn't want to come to Colorado? I mean, you have days like this. Now let's hope that the forecast is wrong for tomorrow afternoon. But it's great to come to Colorado and play golf. It's such a sports fanatic town in general and a huge golfing state. So to be able to come and experience that, you have a lot of Epson Tour girls here this week. They put up a good purse. They put up a good first prize. You don't get a lot of opportunities as a professional to play here.
I mean, it was a lot of fun out there. Played a pretty good round of golf, hit a lot of fairways, hit a lot of greens, made a few putts here and there that I needed to make. So overall, a really fun day. Pretty proud of myself, yeah.
When you see this on the calendar, is this your first year playing this?
No, I think I've played it three to five times. Yeah.
So when you see this on the schedule, what's your first reaction here?
I mean, I'm always excited to play. It's my home golf course, so it's always an honor to kind of be out here and be in the atmosphere around all the professionals. I think it's really cool, and it's great that they let in a bunch of amateurs as well. I think it kind of opens up the field and gives us kind of a taste of that professional life, which is really nice. But it's always exciting to play here. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoy it, yeah.
Do you walk in with a little bit more confidence with knowing the course so well? And if so, what's that like?
I do, but also I think it's important on a home golf course that you really do have to execute. You have that kind of knowledge of the course, yes, but you really have to kind of position yourself like you would if you're just out there playing a round of golf for fun. I think it's a very big difference between just coming out here for a quick 18 versus actually playing in a tournament and under pressure. So it's super important to execute well, and yeah, you've probably seen a lot of the shots or a lot of the putts, but every single shot and every putt is different still. So just execution and like having that confidence that, yeah, I've played this hole so many times, let's just do it like we normally would. We don't need to do anything more or add to it.
Do you look back at your 2018 state championship, and does that bring memories of you? And if so, what's it bring like on the course, the confidence here?
It does, yeah. That still is definitely one of the few tournaments where I have made so many putts in my life. But kind of just that confidence with putting, kind of walking up to every single putt saying I can make this. And that confidence leaked in today for sure, with the speed and with everything, but also with executing iron shots as well. I was just kind of in a rhythm today. It was really nice. My dad was on the bag and it was really great. He just kind of talked me through it and was able to keep it simple for me, hit fairways, hit greens. If we make a putt, we make a putt. If not, take the 2-putt and get out of there. So.
What would it like to make the cut for this weekend?
It would be a really big deal. In all my events that I've played, I haven't made the cut. So it would be such an honor to make it. Still, there's one more day of golf left before that happens, but I've definitely positioned myself well. And that's the next goal, and then on Friday we'll see what happens. But yeah, it would be an amazing opportunity to make it.